And now, a hometown tour of Manchester.
By now, you've heard a lot about how Manchester is benefiting the lives of its citizens with great activities, business opportunities, and exciting projects for the future. But to finish our tour of Manchester, we thought we would take a minute to talk about the unsung heroes that make Manchester a truly special place. And that would be the legion of volunteers that work tirelessly behind the scenes daily to make sure that the community projects work smoothly, and those that are in need get the attention they need to prosper. And when you think of volunteerism in Manchester, two names come up, Pat Becker and Sue McCormick. They've been volunteering in several capacities for many years, and Pat runs through just a few of the volunteer projects that she's been a part of.
I volunteer for the Meals on Wheels, and we deliver meals here Monday through Friday in Manchester. There's probably 15, maybe to 20 volunteers that do that. I also volunteer at the Bloodmobiles that take place here in Manchester, and they're doing Bloodmobiles about once a month now in Manchester. I'm kind of vacated out of the chairmanship of Operation Santa Claus, but I'm still a volunteer. I'm a member of the American Cancer Society Board, have been for over 40 years, and we're coming up in June for our Relay for Life.
Sue also mentions a project that brought new life to Main Street, Manchester, that began as a labor of love and continues to benefit the community.
One other thing that was near and dear to our heart was to help save the Castle Theater in town here, and that was in 2009. It took a lot of cleaning and redoing and decorating, and we had fun with it, but it was a lot of labor. But a lot of people involved with that, and a lot of volunteerism there. We really had to call on a lot of people to clean and paint, and it's still a volunteer theater and needs volunteers to work behind the concession stands.
Volunteer opportunities around the city of Manchester include second helpings every Monday evening, working with Regional Medical Center, the Meadows, and the Good Neighbor Home, respite care, cemetery cleanup, and even the upcoming work with the Franklin Street Underground. Now, these opportunities are great for not only individuals, but entire families, which is a great way to get the youth in the community a good start in being a positive force in Manchester.
When I was, probably 10, our church had a food stand up at the fairgrounds, and my folks were involved and volunteered for that, and of course the kid went with them, and we sold the pop, something so simple, and we had such a great time and learned how to volunteer, and it was just a given. The family goes and does that. And there's just people are out there feel the same. It carries out, and then the kids learn it, and it's a given. That's the way you live. Any community, volunteerism is the backbone. I mean, that's kind of the way I was raised. My folks taught me, you do for your community. And I would venture to guess every volunteer feels the same way. You got to give back. There's so many projects out there that it has to have volunteers to show up and do the work, or they just won't happen. They absolutely won't happen.
And if you think the list of volunteer ideas is exhausted, Pat has a few more ideas that just might fit into your interests.
You have so many activities that are going on just in Manchester alone. You're talking about Pay It Forward group that's very active in the community. You've got Keith Kramer with Sleep in Heavenly Peace. You've got the Friends of the Library. I don't care where you go, there are people out there volunteering, and that's what makes Manchester.
Now, as you have heard, the need for volunteers, an ongoing concern. And no matter your skill set, interests, or time frame, there are programs abound in Manchester that are looking just for you.
If you can't find something to do, there is plenty of projects here in Manchester that you can do to volunteer and to help. Look at the parents that help up at the schools to help with the teachers. Their time is really limited, but, they still step up. And there's no reason why you can't pick a project in Manchester because there are so many of them.
Carpenters, cooks, organizers, general laborers, everyone can be put to use in various chores in Manchester, and the feeling you get for helping those in your community, touching the lives of people you might not even know, is one of the most gratifying feelings you can get.
And that's just a small bit of volunteerism, and certainly warms the hearts of other people who are able to receive that and puts a smile on their face, and it all comes back. It's karma. It'll all come back. We're all happy campers and in a good place.
If you are intrigued and are looking for a place to start your volunteerism journey, just go to your church, the Manchester Chamber, even Manchester City Hall. Ask your friends. Chances are they know of several places that would welcome you into the fold. You don't have to commit 40 hours a week or even 40 hours a month. Any time you can spend would always be greatly appreciated, and you will add to the true community spirit that makes Manchester such a special place to call home.
Manchester is a great community for volunteerism. I'm just amazed at how people will step up when they're needed.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Pat. For a Hometown Tours Manchester, I'm Rob Edwards with Mix 94.7 KMCH.